Hey everyone's right here. So this video is my predictions for NXT Takeover Toronto 2 or Toronto 2019. They really could just gone NXT Takeover Toronto 2. That's just me with my puns. So there's 5 matches on the card tonight. It is happening tonight. Second I get back from work, I'm putting it on and watching it. Again, not paid too much attention to NXT, just where I've needed to. I think it makes it more entertaining to watch it then, compared to the main roster pay-per-view, when obviously I watch Raw and SmackDown, well, highlights of them, and obviously it's constantly promoted to you. So we'll start off with Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai in singles match. I'm going to go for Io Shirai because she's just recently turned heel, and there wouldn't be any point as to turning someone heel or turning someone face if they're not going to win. So I've got Io Shirai for that. She's just going to be brutal to Candice LeRae. Maybe even by stoppage, Io Shirai could win that way. The only way she wouldn't win is if it was disqualification. But like I said, I'm going to go with Io Shirai win. Shayna Baszler defending the NXT Women's Championship against Mia Yim. I'm going to go with Shayna Baszler. I think the story to this one is Mia Yim's been taking out Shayna Baszler's buddies. I can't remember the names. It's been a while since I looked at them. But I'm going to put Shayna Baszler because I feel like she's going to be... They're going to try and prove she doesn't need her... Because most of the time she hasn't anyway. But they're going to prove that she doesn't need her friends to win matches. But yeah, so I've gone Shayna Baszler to win. Should be another good match. They're both really good in the ring. Velveteen Dream defends the NXT North American Championship against Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong in a triple threat. I'm very excited for this match. It's difficult to... I think least likely will be Pete Dunne. But for my prediction, I'm going to go Roderick Strong. Because what they said, I think at the beginning of the year, was that Undisputed Era were going to hold all the gold. I really hope they do that. Because remember they said that whilst Adam Cole was North American Champion and Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish were Tag Team Champions. In that time, they both lost their titles. I thought there was going to be some meltdown of the era of the fact that none of them won, because they had the build-up of Roderick Strong and Adam Cole were falling out as well. But I'm going to have Roderick Strong win the North American Championship. He could probably pin Pete Dunne for it. They just had a great match on NXT. Again, should be a really good match. I'm excited to see what Velveteen Dream's going to dress like too. He always pulls out great costumes during the pay-per-views. The Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford defend the NXT Tag Team Championships against the Undisputed Era. Like I mentioned before, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. I'm going to go for the Undisputed Era to win. Like I said in the last one with Strong, I want I want Undisputed Era to hold all the gold. Can be the dominant stable of the group, and you can have not your team of rebels, I guess, but you can set up a match where it's the Undisputed Era versus these other set of superstars. Again, it should be a great match. I haven't invested too much in Street Profits, and their stuff on the main roster really isn't helping. There have been a couple of funny moments with their backstage segments, but if they're trying to promote NXT through the Street Profits, make them have matches, not just, have them backstage reviewing what's happened on Raw. I can't remember where I saw it a while back, but it made me laugh. It's like, we think Vince got the profit spelt wrong, as in the storyteller profits, not as in profits as in PORFIETS, not PHETS. But like I said, I got Undisputed Era to win that match. And then finally, Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Championship. So there's a stipulation for each fall. They both got to choose a stipulation. William Regal gets to decide the final stipulation. So Johnny Gargano chose Street Fight because obviously he's had a few Street Fight matches before. Adam Cole's made me laugh a bit because he goes, a second fight is going to be a normal singles match. When does anyone literally just pick a normal match for a stipulation? I think that Regal's announcement will be a steel cage. I have a feeling it's going to be held above the ring for the sake. If there is a steel cage there, then it kind of just spoils the fact that it's a steel cage. If not, then I would say it would be possibly a ladder match, maybe. The big rumor is he's going to come out and announce Tommaso Ciampa in the match, but then that sort of makes it a bit odd because if Ciampa gets one fall, then they've all got one fall each, so technically he's not a winner. So he would have to pin both of them. Like I said, I've gone for Cole to win. It could just be a regular no disqualification match, or falls count anywhere. But like I said, I think Cole's going to win the last one because I want the Undisputed Era to stand tall with all the titles. So again, it should be a really good pay-per-view. NXT's never failed to disappoint. There may be a thrown-in match with Matt Riddle and Killian Dane. I don't know. Maybe afterwards. But yeah, that's my predictions. Io Shirai, Shayna Baszler, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, and Adam Cole. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I shall hope you see you in the next one. I hope you enjoy NXT Takeover Toronto 2019. Bye.